All right, so let's just address this right now, okay? If you had told me at the beginning of the year that a Hello Kitty Gundam kit would be one of the hottest kits of the year, I would have laughed in your face. But you know what? This thing is actually pretty sweet. So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and you're into all things Hello Kitty, oh God, I'm sorry, all things Gunpla, you're in the right place. But today we're checking out the very awesome, very cool Hello Kitty and RX-78 Granddaddy Gundam crossover kit. This is an SD kit, by the way. And man, I'll tell you what, this is probably one of the hottest kits right now at the time of recording this. It's really kind of hard to find these. I got a buddy that works somewhere where he can pick me some up. So shout out to him. He knows who he is out there. And I appreciate him picking these up for me. I actually went and got 3 of these. That's how much I wanted one. Well, Mina wanted one too. So I got 2 and she got 1. So I believe this kit was actually put out as kind of a happy birthday to both Hello Kitty and to Gunpla. So this year, of course, is the 40th year of Gunpla. Last year was the 40th year of Gundam, but I believe this year is also the 45th year of Hello Kitty. So I think they kind of tag teamed for that and decided to come out with this kit. And this is one of those things where, like, if you were just to hear the idea of it, you'd probably be like, yeah, that doesn't really sound too great or whatever. But when you actually put this thing together, this thing is pretty dope. Like, it's just pretty dope. So let's go ahead and jump into this kit. I'm super excited for this one, guys. Let's get started. So first things first, guys, we have our box here. This is our Hello Kitty RX-78 SDEX standard kit. And yeah, it has a very interesting photo here on the front of it, right? So over here to the left, we obviously have a Hello Kitty and a just your standard looking RX-78. But here on this big portion of the box here, we have this like combination of the two. And that's what really makes this kit like stand out, is the fact that you're kind of just like, what the hell is going on right here? You know what I'm saying? This is just, there's something about this photo that makes you be like, you know, I really need to get this and open up this box, you know? So very, very cool picture that they have going on here. Up here in the left corner, we have the Gundam and Hello Kitty. It says, making the world a better place together. Well, that's beautiful. We also have the Gunpla logo here. We have the SD logo. We've got some Japanese writing. I have no idea what. It comes with this little Hello Kitty sticker. This is actually a sticker here that's actually sitting up raised. And of course, we've got the Bandai blue sticker down here. 2020 kit, so it was made this year. And this kit says that you don't need nippers or glue. So that's always a good thing, I suppose. Let's go ahead and jump over to the side here. So here we are on the first side, and one of the most notable things about this kit when you see it is the runners. You'll notice that the Hello Kitty portion of this kit actually has like some really unique runners done up to look like both her head and the, what is this, her bow? Yeah, her little bow, which is kind of cool. We haven't really seen any runners done that way. But yeah, that's what we're seeing there. In the next little panel here, we have just showing us again that there's no glue required and that we can snap this kit together with no issues. And then moving on, we have a little view of both Hello Kitty and Granddad here. And as we can see with Hello Kitty, it looks like she has both a stand-up position and a sit-down position. So it looks like her little legs can swivel out and you can sit her down. And she's got this little red apple in her hand, and it looks like a smaller red apple that she's sitting on, like a little disc shaped thing. So that's pretty cool. And here for Granddad, he just looks like a normal SD Granddad, really. There's really not much to speak of on him. He looks pretty plain. So moving off to the other side of the box, now this is where it starts to get good. So now over here we can see the Hello Kitty RX-78. I don't even know if that's the proper name. I guess that's what we're gonna call it, that. Hello Kitty RX-78, Hello Kitty Granddad. I don't know. But here we have that combination over here, and that, for whatever reason, whatever odd reason, looks really cool. I don't know why, but it looks dope. So then off to the first end cap here, we've got that picture of her, but it's mostly blocked by the Bluefin logo. And off on the other side, we've got that front picture of the Hello Kitty RX-78 again as well. So there's our box. This is another cool box. I don't feel like this box graphically is on the level of some of the other boxes that I have, that I would say that like those are my favorite box arts, such as like the Wing Gundam's box art, the box art for the Uniqlo kits, stuff like that. I don't know if this is on that level, but it is a cool enough box, and I feel like this is a unique enough kit that I probably will hang on to these boxes, just because, you know, it's unique enough that I think that it would be a nice little trophy to hang on to. All right, and so moving on to our manual for the Hello Kitty. Here is our booklet here, and as you see here on the front, we've got a nice little picture of her, but in the RX-78 Hello Kitty combination thing going on, which is really cool. On the second page here, we can see that we get a nice little shot of both the RX-78 and her separately, but also a nice little combination view here in the center, as well as all of your instructions for painting if you decide to paint this kit like I'm going to. And also right here, we get a nice little shot of Granddad's accessories. So of course he comes with a beam saber, a shield, and his beam rifle. For the inside of our manual, it's still pretty standard. If you've built any SDs, then this is going to be right up that same type of alley. Nothing crazy going on inside of here. Hell, for this kit, you don't even need snippers and glue. You can actually really just pop all of these parts out. So it is very nice that they kind of separate the instructions for you. You've got the Hello Kitty in one section, and Granddad is pretty much here at the back end. So that's how you get on that side. On the other side, of course, we get a nice color view of this. And I love books in color, guys. You know, it's 2020. I want to see color manuals. You know, it'd be nice at least, right? So it's really nice to have the color manual on this side. And most of the stuff on this side is really more dedicated to the construction of Gramps over here. But here at the end on this last panel, you can see that they actually have the combination between Gramps and the Hello Kitty kit. So then of course we have the front page again and that painting page. So that does it for our manual. So here we are, exactly where you guys, I know you've been trying to get to this part in the video. Here is our RX-78 Gramps SD, as well as our Hello Kitty, and some cool accessories that we have over here that we're gonna take a look at. But first off, let's start off with Gramps. As you can see, he's just a normal SD. He, you know, doesn't have anything special about him whatsoever. If he wasn't in this combination pack, you would probably buy him for $6 as a SD from Hobbytown. You know, nothing crazy about him, but also as you can see there, I have left all those stickers off because I am going to paint this guy. But yeah, just a regular Gramps there. Oops, and there he just lost his arm. So here we go. Now we've got the Hello Kitty here, and this is also actually, you know, kind of put together pretty well. I like the way that they did this. I think that they could have probably just done foil stickers for some of this stuff and kind of cheaped out on us, but I'm glad that they didn't. I'm glad that this is actually yellow parts that we have here. She's got one in her face, as well as the one here at the neck and on the arm. So none of these are foil stickers, which is kind of cool. She's got this little red apple, which I don't know what the significance of Hello Kitty and apples are. So if you guys know, maybe let me know down in the comments below. But you'll see even the little base stand that she comes with also is like a little red apple. So yeah, don't know what that's all about. But the one thing that she can do that's pretty cool is that she can actually pull her feet out to the side like this, or below her, and then she can actually sit down flat. So that's kind of cool. And that's pretty much the extent of the cool things that she can do by herself. But now we get into the real fun stuff, and that includes this little Hello Kitty RX-78 helmet. It's literally like if you were to stretch Gramps' head over top of her head. They've even got little indents here for her little ears. So that's kind of cool. And the way that you actually use this thing is you take her, pull this little bow of hers off, throw this helmet right on top of her. It should snap in. There we go. Clicked in. And then you can actually put that bow back up here in the corner so that she can retain her cuteness, I suppose. And let me see if I can get it. There we go. And there you have her in her little Hello Kitty RX-78 helmet. So there's that. But of course, the whole reason for buying this kit is we want that Hello Kitty mech, right? So how do we get that? Well, actually, we start off just by ripping her head off of this little teeny body of hers, and we can go ahead and put that to the side along with this little apple. We don't need that for the moment. So now we're just left with her head, and what we want to do is come over here to Gramps, and we're going to go ahead and pop Gramps' head off as well and move it off to the side. The next thing is this little backpack that we have here that has you know, his thrusters and everything, as well as his beam sabers. We're going to pull that off. And then they actually give us a secondary backpack here where you can see where the beam sabers are kind of cut down so that we have some clearance space. So we can put that on, but this actually needs another part to go on with it. Otherwise it won't stay on there. And we get that here with this kind of neck extension is what I would call it. So what this does, it kind of serves two purposes. One, it's a neck extension to kind of raise the ball joint up a little bit so that we have space for this big old head to get on, but also gives us another mounting point for that backpack. So we can throw that backpack on like that. And then we go ahead and we attach her head, and boom, there we have it. We have an RX-78 Hello Kitty, or Hello Kitty RX-78, whichever one you prefer. And yeah, that's pretty much it on how to assemble her. Now you can even go ahead and take that little apple of hers and just kind of store that in the back if you want. Again, I don't know what the significance of that is, but it's kind of cool that you can throw it in there. And that's our Mecha RX-78 Hello Kitty. And there's really not much you can do with the other parts. However, if you really don't want to you know, lose anything, you could go ahead and take Gramps and put his head on her little body, and it's kind of loose on there. It's almost like a little bobblehead, but you could put it on there for safekeeping, I suppose. So you could even do something like this, and now you have Gramps on a nice little, like, I don't know, little apple slice, and you can put him somewhere and put him on your shelf for safekeeping or something. So there's Gramps all by himself. And the only thing is with that backpack, make sure you guys actually put this backpack in a safe place if you intend to switch it back and forth, because there's no place to put this backpack on Gramps once his head is on the Hello Kitty body. So that's that. Oh, before I forget, I got to show you guys the stickers. Of course, I didn't install the stickers on my kit because I intend to paint it, but you do get a nice set of foil stickers with this kit. There's actually quite a few stickers on here, and you know, these are not the foil stickers I like, guys. You know, I hate foil stickers that have to go around edges. It's just not a good look, ever. As long as the foil sticker can lay flat, it's fine. But in this case, some of these are meant to go around edges. So I would expect that if you're going to apply these, that some of these may look like crap. That's just the nature of the game when you're dealing with foil stickers that have to go around edges. However, I'm not using any of them because I will be painting this kit. But if you do decide to use them, you do get a nice little set of them, so you can throw those on your kit as well. But that does it for this video, guys. Another really cool kit to have on your shelf. I would say if you can find one of these, definitely go ahead and grab it. And because these are pretty much sold out everywhere. Everywhere that I've looked, these things are gone. So if you find it, definitely grab it. If I see some more, I'll probably grab it. And yeah, definitely come back for the next video so you guys can see me actually paint this thing up. And until that next video, guys, be safe out there. See you guys later. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Go follow me on Patreon so you guys can see next week's video early. And check me out on Instagram. And yeah, be safe. Love you guys. Peace.